In life, the most powerful way to make people miss you is to be so good that they simply can't ignore you. This applies to everything: your work, your relationships, your personality, your passion. If you are extraordinary, even your absence will speak louder than someone else's presence. The world will wait for you, talk about you, and long for your return. That is the magic of truly being unforgettable. Now, let me tell you something. In this fast-paced world where people seek instant validation through likes, shares, and comments, it is easy to feel the pressure to always be visible. But the truth is, being everywhere all the time does not make you memorable, it makes you replaceable. The real secret is to build yourself into someone who cannot be ignored, even when they try. Think about the greats, actors, athletes, leaders, even your favorite childhood teacher. They didn't have to be in front of you every moment for you to remember them. Why? Because they were so incredibly good at what they did that they left an imprint on your mind. When someone delivers excellence, people feel their presence even in their absence. That is the kind of impact you must aim for. So how do you become so good that the world cannot ignore you? It starts with mastery. Whatever you do, whether you are an artist, a business person, a student, or an athlete, you must work at it so relentlessly that people have no choice but to notice you. The effort you put in, the discipline you show, and the passion you bring should make you shine like a diamond in a sea of stones. When you reach a level where your work speaks for itself, you won't have to demand attention. People will naturally be drawn to you. But it is not just about skill, it is also about the energy you bring. Have you ever met someone who walks into a room and you can't help but turn your head? That's not luck. That's the aura of confidence, self-assurance, and a deep belief in oneself. When you carry yourself with grace and self-worth, people feel it. They remember it. You don't have to scream for attention. Your presence does all the talking. However, one of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that being great means being perfect. No, my friend, perfection is an illusion. What truly makes someone unforgettable is authenticity. People don't miss what is flawless, they miss what is real. So be true to who you are, own your flaws, embrace your journey, and share your story. Because when people connect with the real you, they don't just admire you, they remember you. And then comes the most powerful part: giving people something to miss. If you always say yes, if you are always available, if you are always predictable, people start taking you for granted. But when you step back, when you create a space, when you make your presence valuable, that's when they start to feel your absence. That's when they start longing for you. Think of a hit movie. If it plays every day, all the time, everywhere, people will get tired of it. But if it disappears and returns after years, the anticipation makes it even more special. That's how you should treat your presence. Make people cherish it. Make them feel the difference when you are not around. Let your absence remind them of what they had. And when you return, return with something even greater. So my friends, don't waste time chasing attention. Instead, invest your energy into becoming so good that attention has no choice but to chase you. And that your work, your character, and your passion make people talk about you even when you're not there. Be so real that your energy lingers even after you leave. Be so rare that when you are gone, the world notices. And when they finally get to see you again, let them realize that some things, some people are simply unforgettable. Let them miss you, not because you disappeared, but because you became someone they could never replace. There comes a time in life when the best thing you can do is walk away. Not every battle is worth fighting, not every relationship is worth saving, and not every opportunity is meant for you. But here's the catch. Walking away is not about defeat, it is about power. It is about knowing your worth so well that you refuse to settle for anything less than what you deserve. And most importantly, it is about leaving with such grace, confidence, and style that your absence speaks louder than your presence ever could. People often misunderstand walking away. They think it is about giving up, about losing, about running away from challenges. But the truth is, it takes incredible strength to step back, to say, this is not for me, and to move forward with your head held high. The difference between those who are forgotten and those who are missed is how they choose to exit. Think of a grand movie ending. The ones that stay with us forever are not the ones where the hero begs, pleads, or clings. The most powerful endings are the ones where the hero walks away with dignity, leaving behind a legacy, a mystery, a feeling of what if in the hearts of those watching. That is how you should walk away from situations that no longer serve you, with confidence, not desperation. When a relationship starts making you feel small, when a job drains your soul, when a friendship becomes one-sided, when a place no longer feels like home, you have every right to leave. But here's the secret. Don't just leave. Leave in a way that makes people feel your absence. Leave in a way that makes them realize what they lost. If you exit in anger, frustration, or desperation, people remember the chaos, not you. But if you leave with elegance, self-respect, and quiet confidence, your absence will haunt them in the best way possible. Think about some of the most iconic personalities in history, the ones who stepped away at their peak, the ones who didn't overstay their welcome, the ones who knew when to walk away. They are the ones we talk about, admire, and miss the most. Because they understood one thing: scarcity creates value. The more available you are, the more you are taken for granted. But the moment you step back, people begin to appreciate what they had. Walking away with style also means leaving something behind, a mark, a lesson, a moment that lingers. It could be the way you carried yourself, the kindness you showed, the impact you made. When people look back, they shouldn't just remember that you left. They should remember why you were special in the first place. They should feel the void you left behind and realize that not everyone is replaceable. But walking away isn't just about others missing you. It's about you finding yourself. Sometimes we stay in places too long because we are afraid of the unknown. We fear being alone, starting over, or not finding something better. But growth doesn't happen in comfort. The best things in those who have the courage to step into the unknown. To trust that walking away is not the end, but the beginning of something greater. Think of it this way. If you keep holding on to something that is hurting you, draining you, or keeping you stuck, you are closing the door to something better. Walking away is an act of faith. Faith in yourself, in your worth, and in the idea that life always has something better waiting for those who are brave enough to move forward. And when you do walk away, don't look back with regret. Look back with gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons, for the memories, for the experiences that shaped you, but never with desperation, because nothing is more powerful than someone who knows when to leave and does it with class. Leaving behind a story worth remembering. So if life ever puts you in a place where you must choose between staying and walking away, ask yourself this: will staying help you grow, or is it holding you back? If it's the latter, then step away with grace. Let them wonder, let them miss you, let them realize your worth. And when they do, they'll understand that some people, once gone, leave a void that can never truly be filled.